Yo guys, what is going on? RealSykes here, on another phenomenal day guys, and how are you freaking doing? Boys and girls, girls and boys, welcome to the video. How are you guys doing on this splendid, fantastic day this week, this month, this year, this entire life? Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, but anyway, welcome to the video. Anyway, today I wanted to show you guys my new little setup. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera, but hopefully if I describe it good enough for you guys can visualize it. So as I'm talking here in a few seconds, just close your eyes and rub your belly, because that's the only way you can see it. And my dog is chewing a new bone I just got, so hopefully you guys don't hear it. It sounds like crunching bones because she's chomping on this big, huge dinosaur meaty bone that I just picked her up. I get her one all the time whenever I get a little bit extra money, so I picked her one up and she goes crazy over it. But that's not the topic. She's not stealing the spotlight today. It's all about me. But anyway, like I said, I want to show you guys my new setup and all that good stuff. But before I dive into that, thank you guys so much for watching the videos, because without you guys watching the videos, I wouldn't be the person that I'm at today. You guys, when I first started YouTube, I was like an awkward kid. I was pale-faced that sat inside all of the time. I avoided people. I was just a weird child, and now I'm not like that. You guys may be the most confident and special person out there. I talk to each and every person. Hell, I just got a haircut, we got a new microwave, and we got some Little Caesar pizzas, and we came back home, and there was this little autistic girl next door. My little brother's autistic, so they have a little bit in common. They both, do similarities and things. So anyway, they were sitting outside with her mom, and we had all these pizzas, and we introduced ourselves one or two times. It is just a brief hey. So I was like, you know what? It's a hot day outside. I'm sure this little girl just got out of school along with my brother. So I was like, you know what? I took him half of my pizza and half of my grandma's pizza. It was a freaking like 20 slices of pizza, and I took him like 4 or 5 Cokes, and I just sat it on the table and introduced myself. And I was like, hey, how you guys doing? I was talking about how they should come over and hang out sometime, and my little brother and her can hang out and watch cartoons and just be little friends, or maybe even be boyfriend and girlfriend on a future date. I'm setting my little brother up and getting him a little date, but just little deeds like that make me so happy. It really means a lot to me that I can do things like that, and because you guys are watching my videos, you give me so many opportunities. So anyway, let's actually dive into the video. I'm done being mushy, but I just want to thank you guys. You really mean a lot to me. So that said, I'm done being mushy. I know. So the old setup that I had was horrendous. Now, this laptop that I was using was a dual-core 4GB of RAM integrated graphics card, and I was using 4 kitchen table chairs stacked side by side, and on one chair with my laptop was 12 Xbox game cases stacked on one another. So you guys can picture this in your mind. You take a kitchen table chair, put 12 Xbox game cases stacking on top of that, and then put a laptop on the very top. It's balanced perfectly in the middle. And one of the reasons why I did this is because not only did it overheat, but it also made it where my back wasn't hunched over the entire day, making videos and doing voiceovers and replying to emails and all those crazy things. So that was my old setup. It was horrible, baby. I cannot tell you guys, it was just ridiculous. Anyway, I got a new computer along with an amazing keyboard. I've never owned my own gaming PC. The only computer I've ever owned in my entire life is this little $200 laptop. It's amazing how far we've came with this freaking horrendous laptop. I've never owned, an actual mouse. I got like a little $1 mouse from a thrift store that was used for years. I never had like perfect things to pursue it, but thank the God I actually got really amazing stuff recently. So anyway, let's dive into the computer. So the computer is a Cybertron PC Combat X. It's a TGM2242i. It's a really cool advanced name, so people, if you aren't PC savvy, you're like, oh my god, that's a space computer. No, not really. It's a gaming PC, and it's using an AMD FX 6100 with 3.30 gigahertz. It's 16 gig of DDR3 RAM with a 1TB internal hard drive, a DVD RW drive with 2 1 gig AMD Radeon HD 66 Crossfire X, along with LED fan control, Windows 7. So the reason I got this computer is because this computer can expand up to 32 gig of RAM. Now, I want to put this in perspective for you guys. So, at this current rate for me to render this video, which I'm going to assume is probably about 6 or 7 minutes, if not longer, it's going to take me about 5 hours of non-stop rendering. With this new computer, it'll take maybe a minute or 2, if that. So, put that in perspective. This video on the laptop would take 5 hours. And with this freaking desktop, I can render it in maybe a minute or 2 at max. So put that in perspective, I can do so much more, guys. It's ridiculous. And I quickly wanted to talk about this little gaming keyboard. Nothing special about it, but I've never owned my keyboard. The only keyboard I've ever had was the one that's connected to the laptop. So that said, let's dive into the keyboard and then we'll wrap it up there. Anyway, the keyboard is a Thermaltake KB-CHP001US, a TT Esport Challenger Pro Gaming keyboard. It's USB powered with red illumination backlight and multimedia keys along with a fan device. That way if you guys are doing some hardcore gaming sessions, it'll cool your little fingers off. And it has multiple USB ports for you guys to plug your cell phone into, whatever it is you want to plug it into. And with 64 kilobits of onboard memory with profile switching. So what that memory in the keyboard is, 64 KB isn't a lot, guys, but this is specifically designed for profiles. So, like I said, it's red illumination, but you guys can install the drivers onto your computer by putting this disc in your computer, and it's going to allow you to change the keyboard colors up to 256 colors. It's absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'll put links down below. I get a brand new desk, but that's not, I can't really talk about a desk. Yeah, it's wood. It has a piece of wood here and a screw there. But anyway, guys, I'm going to try to get a camera this weekend, so hopefully I'll do a little vloggity type video. Maybe I'll show my fingers in it or something. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the videos. You guys will never understand how much you've changed my life and the ones around me. You've allowed me to buy my little brother school clothes. You guys have allowed me to make my mom and dad come out this weekend, go out to eat, and just overall have an amazing time. You guys have given me so many opportunities, and I want to let you guys know that I try to be one of the most grateful people out there. I never take you guys for granted, and I love each and every one of you guys. So keep smacking that like button and subscribing and commenting and all that stuff. You guys mean the world to me. So thank you guys for watching the videos. As always, this has been your host, RealSykes, and I will talk to you sexy ass people later. Peace.